For micro-dispensing, there is one product line that is proven and trusted by manufacturers in semiconductor packaging, electronics assembly, medical device, and electromechanical assembly the world over. DL Technology, superior pumps and needles for the finer things in life.
Welcome to the ASYS booth here at the Proelektronika. I'm delighted to be joined by Juergen Ries, who's the Geschäftsführer or Managing Director of the company. Welcome, Juergen.
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Thank you. So, ASYS as a company is very well known for handling systems and moving materials and product throughout the factory.
Yeah.
So you've got quite a few new innovations this week. Talk us through some of the things that we're looking at today.
Well, what we are looking at now is our first fully autonomous line. Mm-hmm. We spent efforts in R&D to look on two key components in a line which was not yet really fully automated. One is the loading of the PCB stacks, mm-hmm. which was still in a separated machine to be handled.
Right.
And the other thing was the printer for the exchange of the stencil, the paste, the squeegees, which were still not a solution on the market available. And We solved these issues and we have these machines now ready and have the first of them in the market as well. So What we are currently looking at is the new speed loader. What you see here mm-hmm. is the speed loading machine in combination with a material station. We have a showcase here where we show the connection from our central storage with an overhead conveyor where you can directly feed into the line.
Yeah.
Or have a flexible solution without an M station, a manual loading with a trolley,
yes.
or a handover position for an AAV. So this is like the Swiss Army knife for line loading. And most important, with this new developed flexible magazines, you can feed in automated the full stack, fully automated with an AAV feed in, or the single PCB.
Is it possible to pull this out to show the?
It's here.
Yeah, but do you have a stack of PCBs? So
that's the stack here. No?
Yeah.
So if you look at it.
Yeah. So essentially, it's a bit like a printer that brings in leaves of paper. It just brings. In this case, it's bringing in printed circuit boards.
Well, it brings in the circuit boards in the two ways you usually used to have to handle it. It's the stack or the single one. And before you needed two machines. Mm-hmm. This machine was only capable, or all the other machines on the market only handled the magazine for the single PCB, where already one side component was placed.
Yeah.
Then you had an additional machine for the stack loading. So in this way, you save one machine, so the capex of one machine is gone.
Good.
And this one can handle both. So it's development in a flexible kind of magazine, plus a special head mm-hmm. for picking up the single PCB or feed in the one which is already separated. So both is possible. Capex saving, the line is shorter, mm-hmm. It's flexible and can do the job. And as showed here, manual loading, AAV loading, or directly connecting to the overhead. So can solve any issues in loading your line.
Okay, so we've got it on the line, and we're moving up to the next stage, which is
what we show here now is an laser marking, an inline laser marking.
Okay.
What we also do here is the batch information of each batch. It's directly linked, so it's full traceability capable. Doesn't matter if it's a single board, if it's a batch. We fully can transfer this in with Hermes or with our own standards. And then after this one, we have a cleaning station, and then we already move to the printer, mm-hmm. which is usually the line setup.
Yep.
Load, you have for traceability the laser marking, cleaning, and then you go into the printer. And the printer is the next thing in this autonomous line, which is new, our new Xero 6000, where we luckily also won the Proelektronika Technology Award, which is the first machine on the market which has a full autonomous capability.
Yeah.
So
you also won the Global Technology Award for it. So,
exactly,
but it's a great machine. So let's go up to the other end now and take a closer look at it.
Okay.
So Juergen, now we're here in front of the Xero 6000. This really is an amazing piece of engineering.
We moved up the line, and now, I think this one is we can be quite proud of,
Yeah, absolutely. So it's got numerous features built into, which we're going to talk to Torsten, the product manager, about in a moment. But tell me, what are the main things for you that make this so special?
I think the main things to talk about is, first of all, we have this kind of build up here in the front, which a rucksack where you can feed in for the asynchronous setup of the line, your stencil and your squeegees.
Yeah.
So that you can do this by hand, or you come with an AAV like we show over there with a cobot.
Yeah.
Do it fully automated, so you don't have to be on the machine. There's a cobot here, comes over, brings your required
Next
stencil in,
brings it in.
the squeegee in. Here is a revolving magazine for the paste with a capacity up to 9 cartridges.
9. Wow.
9 cartridges.
Wow.
So we have without this autonomous features already a very high uptime of this machine, because this is the biggest capacity you can find on a print in the market for in terms of paste.
Yeah.
But also here the capability with the cobot to automatically exchange it here. So you don't even need to feed this one in.
Yeah.
And we have the same features for the paste. And for the setup of the support of the PCB, we have our automatic pin placement, which we had already on the Xero 5000. So this is just also moved into it. But this is more like 4000, 5000 print, and 6000 comes with all the technical advantage we had in the original already. Comes with 17.5 micron wet print accuracy, so it's very accurate printer. Also, big improvement. And now with all these autonomous capabilities, which you still can feed it by hand if you want to, sure.
Right.
But if you want, you can then fully automate it, and with features like the paste, this one here, and it's quite a package.
And I guess it's all, it's got a Pulse Pro connected, so it's connected to your automatic system, your line control system.
Exactly.
So it can be operated by an operator from wherever he is in the factory.
You don't have to be there.
Right.
And also we work with partners, like if you have the dirty stencil out, we have with partners like Call Connection, where we can drive there, put it into their cleaning station, and start the cleaning there.
Yeah.
So you don't even have an operator to put it into the stencil cleaning. So this is already an infrastructure around. We have our Pulse Pro suite on top. We anyway manage everything in the factory, also with our material supply.
Yeah.
And this was the missing piece in the line. We have the stack loading now, which is new. And this kind of setup here can also enable you to make everything on the stencil printing if you want to. If
Absolutely.
you want to have just with a high capacity of paste and the rest like standard loading, possible.
So I'm guessing you put this together with a Fuji NXTR and you've got a lights out line, essentially.
Well, we are open for everybody, but
Okay.
maybe we show you the flip, Torsten. You want to show us the flip?
Okay. So thank you very much, Juergen. Torsten, so you obviously were heavily involved in the development of this machine, and I'm sure you're very proud of it.
Oh, I'm very proud. I'm proud of the team did all this job, this wonderful job to make this machine happen, and thanks to them.
Yeah.
And yes, if you like, I can demonstrate that in a short sequence here. Actually, what happens, an automatic changeover request would be set by Pulse Pro, by the line management, and a new product will be produced in about 2 minutes. So what happens now, the machine will unload the existing stencil and squeegee combination. We'll slide this into our magazine here, in the stencil magazine.
Yeah.
And after that, we will move to the next level, which will take place in a couple of seconds. And in this level, we store the next order, the stencil and the squeegees.
So you said that the cycle time is about 2 minutes, did you say?
It's about 2 minutes for the complete changeover.
Okay.
So you see already that the new stencil and squeegee combination is
moving in,
sliding in.
Yeah.
And the printhead will now search for this combination and then will move it in, pull it in, is doing the alignment of the stencil inside, then grabbing the squeegees. And after that has been achieved, we will lock the stencil because it's in place. It's directly above the PCB.
Right.
And then we just need some paste.
Some paste. Okay. Excellent.
Here's clamped now. And after that, the paste dispenser will grab the fresh or a different piece paste out of our magazine.
Yeah.
And will then go forward and dispense it. So here we have sequence, and after that is achieved, we move downwards.
And you can see the paste indexing round.
And we can see the paste indexing, and that is the important thing. We have this vertical arrangement, and the walk, and pedestrian area is free again.
Right, but when this is in the elevated position, if anybody bumps into it or knocks it, is that going to be a problem?
It should not be and will not be a problem. We have security and safety sensors on the bottom.
Okay.
That's why we are this distance or this far away from the machine, because we have to keep the distance to avoid any injury of the humans or the people here around the machine.
Yeah. Did you have to go through any special certification with authorities, etc., to be able to release this machine into a factory?
There are requirements for safety and robots. There are European requirements and also American requirements, and we had to prove them. Not to prove, we verified them with our personnel, and we had to check everything. And that's like you also do a CE certificate. Check, verify, document, and that's all you do.
Okay, excellent. Well, it's a wonderful piece of equipment, and sorry, yeah, it's
ready to go.
Well, it sells itself. It sells itself. So, thank you very much for showing us that. And what about the on the underside cleaning? Does it change that, or is that a manual system?
It's the system. We have the cleaning installed on the rear side of the machine. It's a cassette system for a quick exchange, so you can do this manual, as the most people probably would do. But we could also integrate that to our autonomous process assist, so that we can also access from the rear side and exchange the paper then.
Okay, excellent, good. Well, I'm always impressed with this, so thank you very much, and congratulations once again.
Thank you very much.